in Montpelier,
in St. Johnsbury,
in Cambridge.
You see him reporting from across the region.
Stephen Biddix, NBC5 News.
But when the cameras shut down, NBC5's Stephen Biddix ramps up his training for the full M&T Bank Vermont City Marathon.
Feeling pretty good.
It'll be Stephen's first ever marathon, and those 26.2 miles will feel like a huge leap from the warm-up runs he used to do with his high school baseball team, or his casual 5-mile jogs after work for exercise.
I've enjoyed it. It's been a cool challenge to myself. It's definitely a challenge that I've never had in my life before.
The promise of an eventual sense of accomplishment is what he says has kept him going.
Putting your mind to something where you're training for that long and keeping that regimen and just staying dialed into what you need to do in that moment when you cross the finish line, that you think back to March, February, late February when you started training and be like, wow, like I actually did it.
And because Stephen has covered the marathon the past few years and knows key landmarks like the Lakewood Estates neighborhood and, of course, the Church Street Marketplace, he's eager for the community support that'll help push him and all the other participants along.
That's going to be a really cool atmosphere and experience, I think. And then also just crossing that finish line at Waterfront Park, and everyone at Waterfront Park, my parents and my sister are coming, which is going to be awesome. Very excited for that.
This running reporter is glad to have gotten advice on everything from stretching to footwear and hydration from our coworkers who recently took part in the Boston Marathon. But that was far from his only interaction with NBC5 staffers ahead of marathon day.
One of our producers, she's like, so what do you think you're going to be for the marathon? And I was like, oh, I'm running it. And she's like, oh, that's a great way to get out of having to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to show up to work on Sunday. I was like, yes, it is.
I think you'll be working harder than I will be, though.
Probably. I'm hoping you're going to be maybe on the way. You can hold a couple of my energy gels for me, toss those along as I'm going by. Maybe stop for a quick chat.
We can't wait to cheer him on. And remember that NBC5 will be your home for special live coverage of the marathon on race day. Join us bright and early next Sunday right here on NBC5.
You know, Stephen told me that his goal was 4 hours.
Okay.
But you saw him. He is fast. He has a beautiful stride. I think he's going to come in at like 3:45 or even less than that.
He looks good. He looks ready.
He really
See if he
does.
can beat Andrew Grotsky's marathon time in the Boston Marathon. It was around that, like 3:40.